So we actually see Gabi actually acting strange when a guard actually came and checked on her. However, she actually started beating him senseless with a brick and planning their escape, meaning that they're actually headed outside the prison, which Falco knew that they cannot go back because they're on enemy territory. So now they need to come up with a plan because they actually cannot go anywhere with those armbands, which he said that they're going to get rid of. If they actually catch them with them, they're going to, well, they don't know what they're going to do to them. However, we've seen one of them actually spots them, and she took them back to the farm where other orphans are actually there. However, we actually see Falco speaking with both of them when he actually say that their names are Ben and Mira. So they actually lie about having to run away from their parents. So they actually decided to settle in until their next plan is actually underway. Meanwhile, we've seen Kiyomi actually say that the Haisuru have nothing but praise because of the conflict between Marlin and the Eldia actually is underway, which means that the news of Eren being in prison has actually led out to the fact that Hachi is actually interrogate the ones who spread the rumors, which are Holner, Wilm, Louise, and Frosch, which they actually are the ones who spread the rumors. So they actually demand that Eren is to be free, which she actually won't accept those demands. But they are headed to prison because what they are committing a crime. But they actually knew that they actually going to be there until time says. However, we see how Haji actually heard what the prisoners say to do her best, which we actually see Louise talking to Mikasa about how she was in the same prison, in which she actually talked about how she doesn't want her sentence to be extended. However, she actually had a backflash of how she actually felt when Eren killed 3 kidnappers and actually saved her, which all that actually plays out. Meaning that they also talking to Yaya, which they actually knew how this whole conflict actually happens, but they actually knew that the Mullins are going to come after them as well. However, we've seen Falco and Gabi are actually working in the farm, which Gabi actually doesn't take too lightly until one of the orphans, Kaya, actually appeared for lunch for them, which they actually came because of the Titans who actually ate their parents, and which we've seen how Gabi knew that she knew that them from Marlin, which she actually took up a pitchfork and tried to kill Kaya, which she actually knew that their cover has been blown. However, Kaya actually begins to lie for them, which she actually take them to a village, the same village that she grew up 4 years ago, and which we actually knew how she was saved by Sasha, and she actually knew that her mother actually died hating them, in which the same thing happened to Louise, who Mikasa saved. But we actually knew that Falco told Kaya that her mother didn't commit any sins, which Gabi told him that he just actually give out military secret. But now Kaya actually say that since Sasha saved her, she wanted to be just like her one day, until we actually see the post-credit scene where everyone actually have gathered the information and the gears that were actually took from the raid last night, which we actually see how Zeke have been captured. So they actually say that they're going to rescue Falco and Gabi 6 months. So we actually knew what this all actually means. So we actually knew that Louise, who was saved by Mikasa, and Kaya, who was saved by Sasha, we actually knew that Falco and Gabi, which we actually see how they were in the farm with the other orphanage, and they knew that they didn't commit any sins. So we're going to see how the Marlin army is going to rescue them in 6 months on the next episode next weekend. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page. Until then, this is Anime Guy Jordan here saying signing out. Laters, and be safe.